numbers moving?
It's recording now.
Okay. We'll try the Silver Swan.
Okay. The silver swan who living had known not when death approached on locked her silent throat against the reedy shore. The sang her first and last, and sang no more, and sang no more.
Okay, let's just work on part of it. Now, obviously, the notes here, anything below an E, that's just going to come with time. I'm not
Okay.
going to work on that right now. I'm going to work on the middle of your register,
Okay.
which is right within your grasp. Let's go towards the end.
Okay.
See at rehearsal 1, instead of singing that low D flat, let's sing it up an octave. Against. Let's see what that sounds like. 1, 2, go.
Against the reedy shore, the sang her first and last, and sang no more, and sang no more.
Okay, let's talk about breathing. Let's talk about where would be good places to breathe. We're just going to do from rehearsal 1 to the end,
Okay.
where we stopped. Look at the text for a minute.
I think it'd be like after shore.
Sure, that works. Obviously, because there's a rest there.
Yeah, and then
This is if you can't do this whole thing in one breath, where would be a good place in the second phrase? From the same.
could it be after last?
I think that would work. There's a comma there.
Okay.
Let's try from plus. Now I think let's try it with one S.
Okay.
The same.
Okay. The sang her first and last, and sang no more, and sang no more.
Let's work with the last phrase, okay? Remember this? Remember, what do we do for breath control before?
Like you cave in your ribs and.
Yeah. So what do you want to have happen? You want to stay where as you're going out? The idea is we wanted to create, you remember?
Yeah.
If we go in too fast, let's try this. Go in quickly with your stomach. Now, if we slow the rate at which this goes down by keeping the ribs a little open and the stomach open, as you breathe out, kind of gently press against your hands. Ready, and hiss out. See how long you can go?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you can do it two ways. If you do it with just the stomach, that's pretty good. Let's try that with just the stomach first. Let's take it from and say no more and say. So let's sing with one hand on your stomach. So and say to go.
And sang no more, and sang no more.
Good. Now what I want you to do is as you get to the word no, you
Okay.
can start squeezing out the air.
Okay.
Ready? And sang to go.
And sang no more, and sang no more.
How'd that feel?
I felt better. It was easier to sing.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to resist using the same muscles pretty much you do crunches with.
Okay.
And the idea is that if you keep, when we talk about breath support, this is really what we mean. We want to keep this firm until we really need it.
Okay.
But if you collapse, like it's when you're blowing out a balloon, once this is in, there's not much more you can do.
Okay.
So we want to stay open as long as we can.
All right.
Okay? Now let's try one more time. I want you to push out now. Let's do this. Do this with your stomach without breathing in or out. Now, feel your hand against your ribs, like you've eaten a really big meal like Thanksgiving. Now collapse them in like this. See that? Okay, so now what I want you to do is hiss out. I want you to press against this hand and this hand as you, so you're going to stay open here and here.
Okay.
Ready? And as you run out of air, collapse the ribs and the stomach. Long time, huh?
Yeah.
So now if you use this and the stomach, you can make any phrase. Okay?
Okay.
This is called abdominal breathing. This is called thoracic, the chest. It's the rib cage.
Okay.
So the rib cage muscles and the stomach muscles, if you provide just a little bit of resistance, not tension, just resistance, it'll help you pace the air. Let's try. And sing no more, squeeze more, two, go.
And sang no more, and sang no more.
Good. Okay, let's try both phrases. Now try this for me. Last and. Just sing that back and forth. Last breath and. Last breath and. Do that a few times. Ready?
Last and, last and, last and.
Good. Now let's keep this still. Why don't you, if you can put your hand, you want to put this down? You can put
Yeah.
the picture. Just sing. Last and. Last and. Last and. Do that.
Last and, last and, last and.
Now, same vowel, right? So I want you, as you breathe in that vowel. Ah, 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 ah. Ready? And. Do you feel any, do you feel anything in your hands while you take that breath? Any movement? Try it.
Yeah.
What do you feel?
Like my stomach goes.
Yeah. And just allow it to happen. Don't
Okay.
even suck in the air. Remember, we learned what's one thing we want with an inhalation. It should be what?
Open and silent.
Yeah. Easy and silent, right? So let's try. First and last and sang no more. Ready? And.
The sang her first and last and sang no more and sang no more.
Okay. Maybe we didn't get it. Why do you think we ran out of air? What
I
happened?
think I didn't put like any resistance in my stomach. Just
Okay.
went
Let's see if you
ribs
can
collapsed
fix
and
it.
stuff.
Okay. Ready? And.
The sang her first and the last and sang no more and sang no more.
Pretty good. See if you can plan it a little bit better. We're almost there. Ready? Go.
The sang her first and the last and sang no more and sang no more.
That's making progress. What went better?
I think like I tried to not push out a lot of air when
Yeah.
I was singing.
Okay. Now, what I want you to do now is, if you can create more space inside your mouth, you'll get more sound without more air.
Okay.
Think this, the back of your mouth. Not so much that you have to open your mouth ridiculous and look like a puppet or something, but think about what's happening inside. 1, 2, ready, and.
The sang her first and the last and sang no more and sang no more.
How'd that feel?
It was better, and I think the sound was a lot better.
It's a little better. Let's try to keep the vowels in the same place when you sing through them. So that half note at beat 1, the vowel should be the same as it is at beat 1.7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It says sang her first. Okay? 1, 2, pure vowels, go.
The sang her first and last and sang no more and sang
This is a very legato piece. What can you do to make this, you are taking a breath here, right?
Mhm.
But we don't want to create a jagged edge, we want to make a round one. See what you can do to take a breath here, but to make the phrase not end jaggedly, okay?
The sang her first and last, and sang no more, and sang no more.
Okay, how'd you do there?
Like you mean?
Just let's talk about the phrasing joining.
Oh,
Was it smoother, or was it, what could be good? There were some, what was good, what would you improve?
I think the breath was good and quick, and I tried to take it a little farther in the beat
Yeah,
so that it
the
wasn't.
breath and the tone was even before and after the breath. I think though rhythmically, just don't rush it,
Yeah. Okay.
okay? Then I think you got it. Ready? 2, 3, and.
The sang her first and last, and sang no more, and sang no more.
That's much better. Wow, okay. Let's go from back here. So, against the reading. 1, 2, go.
Against the reedy shore, the sang her first and last, and sang no more, and sang no more.
Okay, so let's see. Obviously, we just need a little more planning there.
Yeah.
What do you think was the cause? Was it the breath? Was it the way you paced the air? Was it the support?
I think it was like a combination of all of those. I think.
Could have been. Let's try it again. And don't feel like you have to rush. This is a slow tempo. Just let the breaths happen. You don't have to rush. Okay?
Against the reedy shore, the sang her first and last, and sang no more, and sang no more.
It was a little better. We got a little bit stuck here.
Yeah.
In a pinch, you could breathe here.
Okay.
In a pinch, if you were in the heat of a performance.
All right.
Okay? Hey guys, you want to sing it together?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I know you, oh wait, it's 4:10, you probably should go.
We can sing through.
Let's sing it through quickly.
Yeah.